Um, Having another garlic reaction, sorry. I wanted to come and share a little story with you. Given that it's June, Men's Mental Health Month, I got a phone call late last night from a friend of mine who is really struggling and is in a place where he feels alone and that he can't be, open and vulnerable with the people in his life, that he's afraid that they won't love him or judge him or leave him, or all of the things that I think we all feel at times. And it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart for a few reasons, because I went through something similar a few years ago. I stopped trying to push through everything, and decided to let the people in my life know that it's hard, that it hurts, that I'm human and I have feelings, and those are really complicated things. My kids saw me cry for the first time ever, like 3 years ago. And as you'll hear in the coming up episodes, there's a lot of reasons why I've had to cry in the past. I now can cry in front of people. Never did that for 43 years of my life. When I decided to require people to show up for me the way that I show up for them, and to allow them to see my humanity and my grief and suffering, and know that it isn't just so easy to push through. I lost some people in my life, people that were really important to me, and but important people, but people that were unable to care about who I really am. And once I was unable to continue to just push through, and I required stuff of them, they couldn't. And they don't have the tools. They're not bad people. They just didn't have the tools to do that. And I don't base my worth on their love. I base it on my love for myself. This man that I was speaking with last night, he said, I just wish that I was as strong as you are, because you always just pull through. You always just push through, and you always just know what to do. And I don't. Historically, I've pushed through. Wouldn't recommend it. And I don't know what I'm doing, ever. I do the best I can, but it's hard. It's hard to do this without a partner, but I would rather do it alone than sacrifice who I am to be with a partner. And like this man, I'm loved by so many people, so many amazing people that show the fuck up for me. And now that I let them do it, and they crush it. And I've never felt more supported. And the conversation I had with this man last night was reminding him that he is also loved and supported and worthy of being loved and being human and not knowing what to do or feeling alone or being sad. We all are. Every single person deserves that. And I think that we need to start talking to men more and allowing them to do that. Same with women. We need to allow everyone to be human, because we've all felt sad or alone, or like there isn't a way out. And it's, when you're in the middle of it, it's so crushing and it's so lonely. But I'm important, and I deserve to be loved the way that I love people. And you're fucking important, and you deserve to be loved just as you are, exactly as you are. Show up as who you are, and whoever can't handle it, whoever can't return that, they're not meant to be in your life. They're not worth it. They're not worth it if they aren't gonna love you for who you are. It doesn't make them bad people. It just means that they maybe haven't addressed their own issues, or they just don't know how to do it. But that's not on you. Your only job is to love yourself so fucking much that somebody else has to love you more than that. And we were talking about the cup analogy, the empty cup. And I used to drain my cup and need other people to fill it with validation or something. But it was never full. It was never overflowing. And once I realized that I'm the only one that can fill my cup, and I fill it with love for me, knowledge that I am worthy of all of the things I want, and determination to just fucking run towards joy, any joy, all of the joy. I don't say anymore that I am looking for happiness or I want to be happy, because I think that's different. I think it's a different thing that you strive for when you're just trying to be happy, because I have so much joy, and sometimes I'm sad and sometimes I'm lonely, but that doesn't change the joy that I can get from the people in my life and the things that I do, telling my story through this podcast. And now my cup is overflowing, but I'm filling it. I'm filling it so much that everything that comes out over the top goes to all the people that I love and care for. But there's just an abundance now, because I started with me, and now all the people around me get more, and they have their own cups. And I really hope that if you know anybody that's struggling or feeling alone, or maybe you haven't talked to in a while, or the people that seem like they have all their shit together, that they always just are doing great, check on those guys, because that was me for the majority of my life, and it was really exhausting. So it's amazing that we get to live in this world and have connections with people. So let's use them for good. Let's use our powers for good, and accept yourself for who you are. Accept others for who they are. Don't expect people to be or do something that they can't do. It's not meant to be. Thanks.